Alright guys, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 2 of this AFC Wimbledon Manager Mode career. Now, I've got the first, I think it's 2 or 3 league games in this episode. I have also got a League Cup game against Watford as well. That is like the second game of the season. So yeah, I mean, trying to start really well in the league and pick up 3 points like in as many games as I can, because like I said, I do want to get into the top 3 if possible and hopefully get promotion this season. I'd love automatic promotion. Don't really want to go through the playoffs, but if I have to, I will. So just before the game against Bradford City, I'll show you my normal starting lineup for this season. As you can see, Seb Brown in goal, Sam Hatton at right back, Gareth Gwilym is a left back. I'll play him centre back while I've got Charles Williams out injured. Brett Johnson centre back, Chris Bush left back, Ryan Jackson the right back that can play right mid, Max Porter at centre mid while Rashid Youssef's out injured, Ricky Wellard in centre mid, Kieran Djali on the left mid, Charles Adamino up front with Luke Moore. So moving on to the bench, we've got Fraser Franks at centre-back, Sammy Moore, centre-mid, Mark Dickinson, the youth player, right-mid, Brendan Keenan on right-wing, Jack Midson, striker, Sean Stevens, youth goalkeeper, David Graben, goalkeeper, Archibald Henfield, goalkeeper, Charles Williams out injured, centre-back, Yusuf out injured, centre-mid, Joe Sheringham, the youth player, centre-mid, Reese Butcher, centre-mid, Atasuka Hagiwara, centre-mid, youth, Sheru Abadaki on the wings, Lloyd Rowe and Munn, the 2 youth players, Sanderson, Allison and Stead, all of whom were like them youth players that were given to me. So yeah, we started our season at Bradford City at Valley Parade. A team was newly promoted, so I was expecting to take 3 points and hopefully maybe get 3 or 4 goals. And we started off well in the 24th minute. Max Porter gave the ball to Adamino. Adamino's shot though crashed off the post and went clear, but we came straight back at them. And in the 45th minute, Luke Moore picked up the ball from Adamino, stormed an goal, and the keeper pulled off a pretty decent save to keep him out. And in the 54th minute, Adamino picked the ball up from a corner, slammed his shot not against the post, sorry, slammed his shot just wide, and we couldn't break through and break him down. So the game did finish Bradford 0, AFC Wimbledon 0. And as you can see, they had absolutely no shots on goal. We had 5 on target. So, bit frustrating game, in fact no, really frustrating game, and we just couldn't break them down. And after the game, Sang Mu came in with an offer for Stead. I decided to accept. He went, and they came in with another offer for Reese Butcher, which I did accept, but they didn't have the funds, probably due to signing Julian Stead. So, for the minute, Reese Butcher stays with us. Hopefully I'll be able to get rid of him. And then we move on to the League Cup game against Watford. And if you saw my team lineup, it's all youth players, all reserve players. So it was going to be tough. And in like the 24th minute, they whipped in a ball. Marvin Sordell with the header went in. It went into the back of the net. So they went 1-0 up after just like 24 minutes. So not the best of starts, but obviously I don't really care because I am only concentrating on the league. But in the 35th minute, we got a chance. Lloyd Rowe was chipped through perfectly by Antonio Munn. Lloyd Rowe stormed through on goal and fired his shot just past the post. Then in the 44th minute, I made a bit of a late challenge for Antonio Munn, but it really did not deserve a red card. I mean, just watch. Yes, okay, he caught him late and everything, but that is not a red card, I'm sorry. He wasn't even in our half, so it was in their half. So, a bit ridiculous, and that put us on the back foot. So, obviously, we went 4-4-1, but couldn't really stop him. Chris Williams stormed through on goal and managed to slam it in for 2-0. So, after like an hour of play, we were 2-0 down to Watford and looking like going out of the cup. Then only 6 minutes later, Sordell picked up the ball again, just ran through on goal. We tried to stop him, but we couldn't stop him, and he chipped it across for Uelamo or Uelumo. It depends where you come from, really, how you say that, to head him into a 3-0 lead. And then in the 86th minute, they got forward with Sordell again. He was up against Sheringham. Sheringham won the ball brilliantly, and the referee gave a penalty. I was like, what the hell? Are you absolutely taking the Michael? That is never a penalty in any situation whatsoever. But Mike Yates stepped up and slammed it straight at Sean Stevens in goal, who managed to save it and get it clear. Unfortunately though, the game did finish Watford 3, AFC Wimbledon 0. But like I said, I'm genuinely not that bothered. I played my reserve side because I couldn't care less what we did in the League Cup, and we're knocked out of the first round. So it means that we're not going to have as many games, which is obviously good, and we can concentrate on the league. So we've not scored in our first two competitive games of the season, so we had to change that, and we went to change that, and we did change that. In the 16th minute, Charles Adamano, after a nice bit of play down the wing, we cut it inside, gave it to Adamano. Adamano turned the defender and slammed it into the bottom corner. As you can see, just one touch inside and then put it perfectly past the keeper. So 16 minutes gone, we were 1-0 up, and then we came back at them again. The Black Magic Adamano slammed his shot against the post, and it went it kind of skimmed across goal, and then they missed, and didn't miss, sorry. It skimmed across goal and went out for a goal kick. And then they came back in the 30th minute, couldn't deal with Collins. He'd managed to walk past about 4 defenders. His shot came off the post though, but fell straight to Richards, and Richards put it into the back of the net for 1-1. And at this point I was really mad. I was like, oh my god, come on. Because I couldn't get the ball off Collins. I was so frustrated. And then in the next bit of action didn't come until the 70th minute, and we were trying to break through. So Midson gave the ball to Wellard, and Wellard's shot went past the post, and I was thinking, oh no, we can't not win this game after leading and controlling the game quite well. But in the 81st minute, just as we went all out attack, we got the ball forward, Midson to Moore into the back of the net, and that's Sammy Moore, the central midfielder, not Luke Moore, the striker. So 83 minutes gone, we'd taken the lead 2-1. I was like, oh, get in, come on. But they did come and put pressure on us. Fortunately, though, we managed to clear the ball from a bit of their pressure. Jackson gave it to Adamano. Adamano sprinted past the defenders, and there was only one thing that we were going to do here. Sweat it out to Jack Midson, and Jack Midson, in the 90th minute, sealed the 3 points for us and got the 3rd goal of the game for us. So, a great comeback from the first game of the league against Bradford. But I did say at that point, I said, right, okay, we played Bradford away and we drew, played Shrewsbury at home and we won. If we can, draw our away games, win our home games, then there's no problem whatsoever. So we went into the game against Preston. I was thinking a draw will obviously be a good result, and we started off the game started off really kind of edgy, intense, although we did manage to have a shot in the 2nd minute when Luke Moore gave it to Adamano. Adamano gave it back to Moore. It was a bit overhit though, and the keeper managed to come out and spill it. But yeah, I mean, after that there wasn't much in the game. The next chance was in the next bit of action, sorry, was in the 40th minute, and yet again another ridiculous red card. Granted, it was from behind, but it was nothing really. So I felt undone again by the referee. I felt cheated again. But yeah, apart from that shot in the 2nd minute, there was nothing in the second half. But moving on into in the first half, sorry. But moving on into the second half, in the 55th minute, they worked it brilliantly. I mean, I was holding them out for ages, but then obviously they passed it round me, and they passed it to Couts, or yeah, I don't really know how to say his name. But yeah, anyway, it was a well worked goal. I've got to give credit where credit is due, and credit is definitely due there. But we did come back straight away when Max Porter got the ball. He could see Moore in a great position. He threw balled it, although his shot did hit the post and it did bounce to one of their blokes, and they did get it away. Although in the 68th minute we got yet another chance. Ryan Jackson sprinted down the wing, no one could catch him. He saw Moore in the perfect position. He chipped it to him. Moore headed it goalwards, but the keeper kind of made a flying diving save and did manage to get a leg to it. And in the 90th minute we had one last chance. Dejali gave it to Wellard. Wellard had a shot, and he fortunately just went just past the post. And at that moment the referee did blow for full time, so it did finish Preston North End 1, AFC Wimbledon 0. And this is the last bit of action in this episode, guys. I'm not going to bother showing you the league table just yet, because it's only 3 games in. We have played 3, won 1, and drawn 1, and lost 1 as well. So it's been an average start to the season. I wouldn't say brilliant start. I've hoped for better, but we can easily pick up. There's so many games left. There's more than 40 games left. So yeah, as always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next episode.